You know, the pace of AI development isn't just fast anymore, it's a flat-out global arms race. We're talking about a high-stakes sprint for dominance, and just when you think you know who's winning, everything can get turned on its head in an instant. So let's get right into it, because the company we all thought was on top, they just slammed the panic button. Hard.
Okay, look at this. These are the words that sent shockwaves through the entire tech world. Code red, everything stops. This is from Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, the company that basically started this whole AI revolution we're living in. This isn't just some internal email, it's basically a public flare, an admission that they're in a crisis, and it signals that a massive power shift, well, it's already happening. So what does that actually mean? A code red from the company at the top of the food chain? Well, it means the king is feeling the heat, you know? For the very first time, OpenAI isn't just cruising out in front. Now, they're looking over their shoulder, and what they're seeing has them spooked. Their competitors aren't just catching up. They might actually be pulling ahead. And here's the crazy part, the real irony of it all. Think back just a few years. It was Google that was in a full-blown panic over ChatGPT. They were the ones calling a code red, scrambling their founders back into the building to figure out a response. Now, the roles have completely, and I mean completely, reversed. The company that shook up the world is now getting shaken up itself. So what actually triggered this code red? Well, it wasn't just one thing, it was a perfect storm. First, the tech itself. You've got Google's Gemini 3 and Anthropic's Claude Opus suddenly beating OpenAI's models on key tests. That's a huge deal. Then, you get a massive PR hit. The CEO of Salesforce, a huge customer, publicly announces he's switching from ChatGPT to Gemini. Ouch. And finally, look at the numbers. That massive user lead OpenAI had, it's closing. Fast. Okay, but this whole battle, it's not just happening on servers in the cloud, right? It's getting personal. It's moving onto our bodies. The new frontline in this AI war is wearable tech. We're talking about a race to build devices that can literally whisper superintelligence into your ear or see the world right alongside you. And why is everyone jumping into this new arena? Simple. Money. A lot of money. $262 billion. That's the projected value of the AI wearables market by 2033. I mean, that is a staggering number. So you can bet that with that much on the line, every single major tech company is scrambling to get their piece of the pie. And yeah, the big guns are making some serious moves. You've got Meta buying up Limitless. That's an AI pendant that records and summarizes your conversations. Kind of wild. Then there's Alibaba. They've launched these Quark AI glasses that do real-time translation. And Amazon? They just snapped up another wearable startup called Bee. Every one of these moves is a huge bet. They're all saying the same thing. The future of AI isn't just on your phone, it's going to be a constant companion right there with you. So this all brings us back to the giants clashing, right? But here's the thing, the rules of the game are changing. For a while, the strategy was pretty straightforward. Just throw more at it. More money, more data, more computing power. Build a bigger model and you win. Simple. But that era might be coming to an end. I mean, this timeline just says it all, doesn't it? It's absolute whiplash. You start in December 2022. Google declares a code red because of ChatGPT. A few months later, they rush out their competitor, Bard, and it kind of face plants during the demo, a costly mistake. But then, fast forward to late 2025, boom, Google launches Gemini 3, and it's suddenly at the top of the charts. And what happens a month later? OpenAI declares its code red. It is a perfect role reversal, and it happened in the blink of an eye. And this really gets to the heart of the problem. It's something OpenAI's own co-founder, Ilya Sutskever, said. He basically asked, you think if you just 100x the compute, everything transforms? And his answer was, I don't think that's true. Think about that. The old playbook of just go bigger is hitting a wall. It's just not working anymore. So the big takeaway here is that we might actually be at the end of what people are calling the age of scaling. Why? Well, the costs are just getting insane. The energy needed, the sheer amount of data, it's becoming unsustainable. This means the next huge breakthrough, the next game changer in AI, probably isn't going to come from just building an even bigger model. It's going to take a totally new idea, a different approach. And the thing is, nobody knows what that is yet, which honestly levels the playing field for everyone. Okay, so while all these companies are fighting it out, you've got another major player entering the scene: governments. They're scrambling to write the rulebook for all this stuff. The Wild West days of AI are over. Now, countries and even cities are stepping in to decide how this technology gets used. And right now, we're seeing two very different playbooks emerge. Over in the US, the philosophy is innovation first. They're using more flexible guidelines to keep competition going while still trying to protect people. But then you look at the EU, and it's a totally different story. Their approach is safety first. They're creating strict, binding rules based on how risky an AI system is. Two completely different worlds. And get this, it's not just happening at the national level. This whole thing is going hyper-local. New York City, for example, just created its very own AI oversight office. Think about that. It means the rules for how AI is used won't just be decided in Washington, D.C. or in Brussels. They're going to be written in your own backyard, city by city, based on what local communities actually need and worry about. All right, so we've talked about corporate battles, crazy new tech, and government rules. But that leaves, well, the biggest question of all, right? Where do we fit in? Where do human beings fit into this picture? Is AI here to replace us or to work with us? You know, a really interesting piece of this puzzle comes from a place you might not expect, the US Patent Office. They had to answer a huge question recently. What does it actually mean to be an inventor when AI is involved? And they fell back on this classic legal standard called conception. It's all about the formation in the mind of the inventor of a definite and permanent idea. The key is that it has to happen in a human mind. And that leads to this super clear, really important ruling. Basically, no matter how smart an AI gets, no matter how much it helps, the law sees it as just a tool. It's like a really, really advanced hammer or a super-powered calculator. The law is crystal clear on this. Only a natural person, that means a human being, can officially be an inventor. And what's cool is that the science totally backs this up. Research paper after research paper shows the exact same thing. Teams that are a hybrid of humans and AI working together, they consistently blow away AI agents working by themselves. It turns out the magic combination is AI's incredible processing power mixed with human judgment, creativity, and intuition. So that brings us all the way back to the beginning. In this crazy multi-front AI war, a war for money, for new gadgets, for control, what does it even mean to win anymore? Is the goal to build the most powerful AI that can do everything on its own? Or is the real prize creating the tool that best unleashes human potential? Honestly, the answer to that question is what's going to define everything that comes next.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It really helps the channel grow. See you in the next video.